as we head closer and closer to Survivor Series. It seems like, well, Team Smackdown has things a lot better on the same page than Team Raw. Or do they?
That is the question. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. We're going to talk about SmackDown. Yeah, I mean, it seemed SmackDown was off to a really great start. They were doing really well, and then things just kind of came crashing down. So we opened up with Shane and Paige talking a little bit about Crown Jewel and all that garbage, but then also talking about Survivor Series. Shane and Paige both agreeing that Daniel Bryan would be the captain for the SmackDown men's team. Miz was a little upset about that and talked about all the things that he's done lately, and Shane's like, well, you know, that makes sense. You should be the captain, as well as Daniel Bryan. So the first two announced were Daniel Bryan and The Miz as co-captains, and they both, surprisingly at the same time, decided that Shane would be their first addition to the team itself. Shane was a little wary about it, but since both of them agreed, he's like, all right, fine, I accept. That's fine. We'll do that.
And then it was weird.
Then it was weird. It'll get weird again in a second. Then the Usos defeated the New Day to become the captains of the tag team SmackDown team, and they officially chose the New Day as their first addition to the SmackDown team. Then Miz and Daniel discussed the potential of Rey Mysterio being added to the team. Miz said he wanted to be impressed first. Rey has a match later on with Andrade Cien Almas. And then they both decided they would pick a superstar, and those two superstars would face each other to be the fifth member of the team. And so now we know that our main event is going to be Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy.
We brought in Jeff Hardy.
We had Becky Lynch firing right back at Ronda Rousey, not pulling any punches, just reiterating the fact that she is the man. Then she was all fired up, and she's like, you know what? I want to fight somebody. Who wants to fight? Who wants to fight? And then all three members of Sanity came out. But they didn't want to fight. Nikki Cross, the fourth member of Sanity, wanted to fight, and so we had Becky Lynch defeat Nikki Cross, but it was a fun match nonetheless. Shinsuke says that he'll make Seth forget all of his problems with a courtesy from the United States of Knock America, a knee to face.
God bless Knock America.
Rey Mysterio defeated Andrade Cien Almas. He was RKO'd by Randy Orton, but he still made the team. Miz seemed very impressed. AJ Styles talked about beating Brock Lesnar, hoping that's a thing. Paige was planning on announcing the entirety of the SmackDown women's team. She announced Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, Asuka, and she tried to bring out Charlotte, but Charlotte didn't come out. Instead, we got Mandy Rose, who then kind of ran down everybody and caused a fight, and so we don't really know who the fifth member of the SmackDown team is.
Well, I still say that the fifth member of the team SmackDown is going to be Charlotte.
Since Paige announced her and tried to give her the captain spot.
Yeah.
So
it's just, I think Charlotte's still going to be hesitant.
Yeah. We'll find out next week wherever SmackDown is.
Or Mandy just kind of being a little punk, though.
Yeah, Mandy wasn't nice to anybody, including Sonya, because she reminded everybody that she eliminated Sonya in the Battle Royal Evolution. And then in the main event, Samoa Joe defeated Jeff Hardy, so Samoa Joe is officially the fifth member of the SmackDown team. He got in Daniel Bryan's face. Daniel Bryan punched him in the face.
He gorilla postured up into Daniel Bryan's face.
Yeah, he did. He got right, like Daniel and The Miz were at ringside for commentary.
He got like sweaty titties right up in Daniel's face.
Like belly was like right in Daniel's face. So
you ever see that movie with Ben Stiller and he's like a germaphobe, but he plays the basketball game and his face like the big hairy gross face. Yeah.
So Daniel threw a forearm into Joe's face, got him in the yes lock. Miz ended up pulling him off. He punched Miz in the face. Shane came in. What? He pulled him off. Miz stopped Daniel Bryan from putting the yes lock on Samoa Joe. He got punched in the face. Shane came out and tried to break it up, and then he got shoved down, and Daniel Bryan left, and The Miz and Shane were like, the fuck happened? So Daniel Bryan lost his shit a little bit. And then on the mixed match
It's
challenge,
go back to anger counseling.
and it's just going to be led by Kane.
5th member of the team is going to be Dr. Shelby.
I'm down. In the mixed match challenge, we had Country Dominance defeat B&B, and they will now face the other undefeated team on the Raw side, Monster Eclipse. And then Day One Glow defeated Fabulous Truth, and next week we'll have the undefeated SmackDown teams, Phenomenal Flair and Team Asuka.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll save that for my dislike, actually.
We'll go and say that. But let's talk about your like first.
All the awkward segments between Daniel Bryan and Miz.
It was so good. It was so much fun where they're like, yeah, I kind of agree, and then they just like,
there'd be like a smile,
like,
and then like it would just kind of devolve to like, this is weird.
This is weird, and it didn't get old.
No,
it was better every time. The fact that it got more and more awkward. Just the idea of them working together was kind of cool, but then it got weird. What am I gonna give my like to? I'm gonna give my like to Rey Mysterio versus Andrade Cien Almas. I mean, it's all like Rey knows how to work with pretty much everybody, and we've seen Andrade just seems to get better every single time. So to have two guys who are well versed in lucha libre go against each other, that was the big plus there. It was these guys had the perfect styles to mesh. It was so good. Andrade comes to play every time. Rey Mysterio is a fucking legend. It was a fantastic match. I enjoyed it thoroughly. What did you love?
I would be lying if I said anything other than Nikki Cross showing up. Oh,
you stole mine.
Well, that's what you get for letting me go first all the time.
That's true. I should stop doing that. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it was unexpected.
Yes.
And just kind of fun. Only thing that leaves me curious is this going to be a one-off? Is she going to stay in NXT thing? Because that's the part that kind of concerned me, is the idea that it's not a call-up. Is because commentary and Becky Lynch both made sure to call her the Twisted Sister of NXT.
That's true.
So it's not like they're trying to do the thing where they're like, oh, hey, this person's new on the roster. Yeah. They alluded specifically that she's from NXT.
Well, and I'll keep this going with my love. I love the whole segment from the Becky promo to Nikki coming out. I mean, my major love is seeing all 4 members of Sanity together again, because I was real mad when just the guys got called up, during the whole WrestleMania call-up or whatever. So just to see them all together again, having the 3 guys come out and then point and then have Nikki come through the smoke and lose her shit was great. Eric Young has been posting these, like, the origins of Sanity on his Instagram, and part 4 was supposed to be posted tonight. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know if these have been leading up to Nikki being called up. It's been very much like, this is what happened, this is why I started Sanity. It's been kind of the story of building the group. So the fact that part 4 was supposed to drop tonight at 10 o'clock, there's a good chance that that's kind of what Eric has been building to, is that I'm pretty sure he called it the finale of the Origins of Sanity finale. And so to have Nikki show up and have all 4 of them together, there's a good possibility that this is a call-up.
That'd be cool.
But I mean, Nikki can finish up another couple tapings of NXT. It's not too difficult to do. So we'll have to wait and see. Regardless, it was awesome to see Nikki Cross on SmackDown. All right.
Who I missed though?
Who?
Sawyer Fulton.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If they bring him back and they want 5 members of Sanity, I'm not gonna be mad at that. Just have to have a fight between him and Killian Dane as to who's the real big man of Sanity.
Yeah,
I'd watch it. You said you already had a dislike. What was that dislike?
My dislike is the fallacy, which is the way they talk about Mixed Match Challenge when they're talking about the rankings, because if I remember correctly, at the beginning of the season, they mentioned that the finale would be, like, at Survivor Series.
I think... I don't really remember. We'd have to watch the first episode again.
But looking at the scores...
Yes.
Both brackets have the exact same score layout.
Yep.
2 teams undefeated, 2 teams who haven't won,
and one team that's even.
Yeah. Which means you literally only have 2 pairings left from each bracket.
Right.
Because, so this week is the 2 undefeated teams on both sides facing each other, which leaves the go-home week. The only other matches left are the 2 teams that haven't won on both sides will have to face each other.
Which should happen at Survivor Series. Like, it could. Because if we have the 2... Like, the 4 undefeated teams face each other next Wednesday, then that following Sunday, at Survivor Series, they could face each other.
Yeah.
But, the problem with that being is that you have the potential of Braun Strowman, who's already on the Raw...
Team Raw.
He hasn't been confirmed. And you have the potential of The Miz and Asuka, who are both on their respective SmackDown Survivor Series teams.
AJ Styles, who's facing Brock Lesnar.
Exactly.
Charlotte,
who's supposed to be the captain. Finn, don't know what he's doing. Bayley will more than likely be on the Raw women's team. We don't know for sure, because Alexa Bliss will be naming that this Monday. So, depending on how they want to go about it, I don't know. They could do it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see Braun Strowman do 2 matches, or AJ Styles do 2 matches, especially if one's a tag team match. Granted, AJ has to face Brock later that night, but...
Yeah, and here's the thing, that it would make sense, especially if they do it on the kickoff show, because it seems like no matter what, the Mixed Match Challenge match plays no part into what's happened prior or after.
Right.
Because you watch 2 people who had been in, like, matches where they got beat to shit.
Yeah.
During SmackDown.
Yeah, Jimmy had a hell of a match against the New Day, and then was like, oh, well, here I go, another tag team match.
Yeah, or like how many times did AJ Styles get the crap kicked out of him on SmackDown and then never lose on Mixed Match Challenge?
Yeah. Also...
Even the weeks where both him and Charlotte got beat up.
Also, Vic Joseph said something about playoffs as far as, like, Mixed Match Challenge is concerned.
Yes.
And I don't understand how that would work. Because essentially 4 teams who have never won a match should not be involved in the playoffs. But how do you do something with 3 teams on either side? Like, how do you do triple threat Mixed Match Challenge matches?
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, is they talked about, like, oh, these teams that are 2-2, they still have a chance. But if you're doing a round robin, they have no chance.
Yeah,
because
especially when 2 teams are 3-3.
Yeah, but you have 5 teams. 1 team is 2-2, which means they've fought in every other eligible team.
Yeah, they have
no chance to go up or down.
Yeah. So, it's weird, don't make no sense.
I smell fuckery.
We will know for sure what happens next week. Maybe. Unless they change it on us again. I didn't really dislike a whole lot. SmackDown was really fucking good. So I'm going to give my dislike to Day One Glow versus Fabulous Truth, because it was mostly a rap battle.
And not even that good of a one.
No. Like, it had its moments, but then, like, Naomi hit a move on Carmella after Carmella hit a move on her, and then it was over. And I was like, what the fuck? Not good. Not a fan. I will say...
It's the same Carmella who posted higher than Becky Lynch in the PWI Women's Countdown.
Well, shit changes real fast in the world of wrestling, so I'm sure if they were to post it now, it'd be much different. I will say, I was kind of okay with Bobby Lashley. Kind of okay. I'm not...
What part of it made you kind of okay with it?
He's got this cocky attitude going on now. Like, I feel like he's an asshole. I believe his assholishness.
Which is weird, because just outside of this gimmick, he gives off no air of being like rude or mean or asshole-ish at all.
No.
Bobby
Lashley
Lashley
looks like the nicest fucking
he
guy
looks
in
like
the
a
world.
dude who would give you like the shirt off his back if you needed it.
Well, and he would probably be like, "Hey, I just want to show off my muscles. You can have the shirt off my back." But anyway, whatever. You get a pass, Bobby. Mostly because the other tag team match sucked.
Yeah.
But I think that's it for Tuesday Night Live. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click those links down below.
There are so many social media links.
There's also a podcast link.
That's the one that says SoundCloud.
And it works. Go check it out.
Wow.
You can also check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W.
Like Wrestling, where we have a list with Kevin Hawk, Question of the Week with Thomas Wolfe, other videos that are loosely based around wrestling, and every single month. Just about a week ago, we had a brand new unboxing video from our friends at Pro Wrestling Crate, where we get cool shirts like this Roddy Piper shirt. We got all these little micro brawlers.
We just got the Papa Shango.
We got a couple of Funko Pops. We got this Braun in a box. You got to go check out and see all the stuff that we got in the different boxes. Go check them out. Let us know what other types of videos you'd like to see there or over here. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
You know what team I want to be the captain of?
What's that?
Team Fuck Modus.
You're already the captain of the fan club. Of the unfan club?
Yes. Much better.
All right, we'll go with that one.
Do you want to be on my team?
Sure. Fuck Modus.
You're my first mate on Team Fuck Modus, and apparently now it's a ship.
Now I'm confused.
The SS Fuck Modus.
Let's just say fuck Modus together one more time.
All right.
Ready? Fuck Modus.
I think I have an intro. Sort of.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Live.
Welcome
Jesus
to the Everybody
Christ.
Loses at the Same Time Battle Royal.